Hi guys! Happy New Year! I'm just sneaking in here to post my December 2019 favourites before the rest of the year gets too far away, so let's crack into it. So my first favourite for December is this 123 punch board by We Are Memory Keepers. During 2019 I got a mini envelope scoreboard, punch board, which I loved making those tiny little envelopes. Towards the end of the year I was looking to make larger envelopes, and doing that on the tiny little envelope punch board was super hard, and so I sort of was debating getting the larger size punch board, but instead I came across this one here, and I think that was due to I watched a video by Christina Warner, and she had sort of had both of them and did the pros and cons, and so I ended up getting the 123 punch board. Now the reason I got the punch board is because this thing folds out and sort of pulls apart, so it's easy to store. It's smaller, but it has this like full-size scoreboard down the side here, as opposed to the regular envelope punch board, which doesn't. It only has the score line to here. So when you're trying to make a larger envelope, such as this one from a 12 by 12 piece of paper, having this arm that sort of comes out is just so handy. All the guides are on the folded out flap here. The other thing that is super handy is this envelope generator. So Where Memory Keepers has an app from the App Store. It comes, the little QR code comes on the packaging of the 123 punch board, but you can put in the card and the width and the height of the card that you want to generate, and it gives you the paper sizes and the punch measurements, which has been so handy. I managed to make one that fit perfectly into my Life Crafted album. I made one that fit, like I said, on one sheet of 12 by 12 paper, and if I took a guess, so it's about an 8-inch square envelope from a 12 by 12 inch piece of paper, all in one go. So easy, so handy. I love this little thing. I would be remiss in not having my December daily album as one of my December favorites. Playing and working in this album is always one of my most look forward to projects of the year, and this year was no exception. I had a great time working on this. I know I haven't posted many videos on YouTube. It's just how it is. Sorry, I have been having more fun just playing without having the camera on. So it's a chunky little thing. It's not quite finished. There's a few pages that are still missing in here. Once I have finished, I will definitely post a walkthrough so you can see all the pages that I've been making. But for now, just give you a little sneaky peek. Lots of these pages were design team projects, or I did over on Patreon with my patrons, but it's been a fun project to work through, and it sort of quite nicely brings me on to my next favourite for December, which was the 12 Days of Craftmas that I did over on my Patreon channel with my patrons. It was so much fun sharing all my fun crafty ideas and processes with them during the month. We did all sorts of pages together. There were vlogs that included a finished page in the end, lots of process videos, tutorials for charms, all sorts of good times. This is one of my favorite pages from the year, which I did with them. It was just a great time, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone who stopped over and joined in the 12 Days of Craftmas. I had so much fun with you, and thank you for your support. My next favourite for December was the Snowflake collection, which was a surprising pick for me. When Crate Paper announced this collection, I sort of had no interest in it because it was very like wintry themed, which doesn't really suit a southern hemisphere Christmas, so I didn't pick up any of the collection at all. But I did end up with the add-on kit for Citrus Twist for December, and it had just chock full of snowflakes, so I had plenty to use in the end, and I had so much fun doing it. It really was a pretty different kind of color scheme for me and what I would normally choose for any kind of December layouts. This is one I did as part of the design team there, and it kind of it proved me wrong in a way, and that I could still use a collection like that to document our December. Even though we're not in the middle of winter, there were plenty of elements in there that coordinated with our type of Christmas, and then there were still other ways that I could use it as well. So this was another piece that I did for the Citrus Twist design team, made a sort of wintry Christmas pocket letter for a friend. So both of these have process videos on my channel if you want to check them out, but Snowflake is definitely a favorite. I kind of wish I had picked up more. I am not going to, because I'm sure there'll be another collection next year, and I'm pretty much done with Christmas crafting. I did see their latest sneak for their new collection, and that does have me a little bit excited. So we'll see if my no spend can manage to last at least the month of January. Another favourite for December was the Apollo Alpha outline from Feed Your Craft. I think it's no secret that the Bishop Street Alpha from Kelly Stamps was by far and away a super favourite, but I was using that in November as well. But this has been a really great alpha to use. I've been using it a lot in my planner and just in some sort of traveler's notebook spreads. It's a really great alpha for stamping and colouring, but I also just love it as an outline. So this has been another favourite for December. So my last favourite for December, and by far and away my favoritist part of December, was opening up my pocket page advent calendar from Tennille every day. Tennille puts so much care and thought into each package. It sort of blew me away, really. I don't have the entire advent calendar to show you because obviously it's the end of December. I have opened it all. I just pulled out a selection of some of my favorite things that she sent me because lots of the things were really cute little bought supplies, candies, chocolates, but my favorite things were the beautiful packages that Tennille's put together to put into each little advent day. So this is like a little loaded pocket. I'm going to open this up without you having to listen to it. Got gorgeous tassels and charms, and in here are all sorts of little embellished circles and little shaker cards, embellished Project Life cards. There's another cute shaker with all this beautiful stitching on here. A Willow Lane sticker book. You can see what I mean. There's so much time and effort. Even just the embellished pocket is just totally gorgeous. And each day there was something beautiful and special like this to open. So it was definitely a highlight of my month. I'll give you a quick look at some other stuff. There were a packet of these little embellished pinwheels. Not sure why it won't focus. Here we go. So beautiful, and all packaged just beautifully. Not like this. This is just one layer of packaging. They were also wrapped gorgeously. Tennille did have a video on her channel of her wrapping and packing up all of my little parcels, so I will link that for you if you want to check it out, how beautiful this whole thing was. Here's another little shaker banner. Gorgeous, just so many details, you can't even believe it. Packaged all gorgeously with little sequin mixes. Oh, which reminds me, she even created my own Diane sequin mix, so I can't wait to use that this year. Like, I can't even show you how many details there are without this video becoming a million years long, because like I said, there was something super special and beautiful every single day. So thank you, Tennille. Loved it. Can't wait to do it again. So that's it. Those were my favorites in December. Let me know if you want me to carry on with this series. I really do enjoy sharing my monthly favorites with you. I know they're not always like products for you to buy, but I do enjoy sharing what I've been loving. So let me know if you want to keep seeing that. Otherwise, I will see you again really soon. Bye, guys.